girl Tillery here, the Mistress of Horror, and I'm here for a bonus episode. Before we get started, how about you press that subscribe button, give this video a like, and ring that bell so you know when I'm uploading new videos. I'm here for this bonus video because we have 5 Sundays this month. Another one of those months, is it? Yes. I always upload a video on Sunday, so that means I have to have an extra video when that happens. But it's great timing because I had a challenge, the 25,000 word challenge, which you'll also hear about it in my writer's blog for August. But you're getting the bonus video when I completed it. So, as this video airs, I completed this challenge the prior week to when this video airs. So I came across the 25,000 words in 7-day challenge from a Facebook group that I am in for writers. And they do different challenges here and there to make a specific small group for that challenge. They have another one coming up for 7 days of marketing, which I'm definitely going to have to do because marketing is always a beast that we must tackle as indie authors. That being said, I won the challenge. Yay me. So I won the challenge. Very proud of myself. Writing necessarily 25,000 words isn't, like, I guess, a big deal to some people, obviously. But if you're also in the middle of a project, it does help you finish a project, on top of the fact that I managed to complete 3 of my short horror tales and finish one of my work in progresses with the 25,000 word challenge. So I finished it on time. We started on July the 10th, and we had 7 days. So the last day was July the 16th, which was that Sunday. I did manage to beat the challenge. It was a little rough there sometimes because one day I ended up having vertigo and I couldn't write as much, and I ended up getting way less than I wanted because my daily goal started off at like 3,563 or something like that. And the first 2 days was good. I was rocking. And then the third day, I ended up getting the vertigo, or was that the fourth day? I think the third day, I had a lot going on happening and didn't get to sit down and write until very late, which I still have stuff that happens that I have to take care of late and late at night too. So my window to write was always short. Even when I did meet my goal those first 2 days, I can't really even get to sit down and write until about 6:30, 7 o'clock sometimes in the evening, and I have to usually be done by 10. So then I have to, responsibilities to do things, and then I work out around 11:30 at night, and then I just about an hour workout. So then I sit back down at about 1 and wrote until 2:30 in most cases to get just that 3,653 whatever words it was that I had to meet per day in order to get to the 25,000 words. But if I would miss my goal, I would have to add that word difference onto another day. So one of my days I had to get 5,000. The last few days I had to get 5,000. It was 5,632 words or something like that I had to do near the last 3 days. But I did manage it nonetheless. I actually did not meet that goal on one of those days, the middle day. So I had 3 days left, met that goal. The next one, I did not meet that goal because I didn't get to write on time. And I missed it by, I think, 2,600. And so I had to add that to my last day, which means I had to do 8,000 something odd words, which I managed to do by the skin of my teeth. But I did finish. No, not 3 at that point. I already had finished 3 short horror stories, and I had finished 3 short horror stories and was in the midst of still working on my work in progress. Then to finish out, that covered another short horror story and helped me finish out the rest of the first draft of my work in progress. So yay me. that was a very productive challenge. I will say, I almost thought I was going to make it, but I pushed it in and I made it. Very happy with the turnout, very excited. So I'm really going to probably stick to try and do these challenges so I can really get in the groove of writing every day, because I do want this to become a full-time career, and I'm working towards that being the case by the time I turn 40, which is December of next year. So I turn 39 this December. So I have a goal, and that's what I see, and that's what I'm doing. So I really have to be in the groove to write constantly, because the more books I would have out, or tales I would have out to the public, the more I can be seen, the more work I could get out, the more people will go back and buy the past books. If I want this to be my prominent career, I do have to make money. So I do have to have more work out for people to read and for that to be a income. So hopefully you'll cheer with me, cheer for me here. If you want to support my journey as a author, and if you are a fan of any of my stuff that I write, like my poetry or my other horror tales, and I have plenty of other genres, since I am the mistress of horror, but I am married to all the other genres. Listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying. I write in all the other genres, but I am the mistress of horror. So you will see romance from me. You will see paranormal romance from me. You will see fantasy from me. You will see all kinds of tales from me, children's books even, but I have a pen name for each category. I am not going to make a pen name for every genre, but I do have pen names for all of the categories that I write in. I do have about 3 to 4 pen names. The main one being DL Tillery, obviously, which would be a lot of my adult tales, and all my horror would be under that pen name. My erotica will be under Lavinia Hart, and you will also see my children through YA works under Freya Ravenwood. There is another one, but I haven't decided where I'm using that at. That's probably going to be more genre based one, and workings with kind of thing, because I do write paranormal romance, but I'm not sure if I want to connect the paranormal romance and romance stuff with my erotica name, because some people who read erotica won't read romance, and romance readers may not read erotica. So I don't know if I want to tie those two together, or I might just do a sub name that works with DL Tillery as the one that does the paranormal romance and such. So a lot to think about on that front. Either way, because people get confused easily. Let's be honest. I keep telling everyone I don't just write horror. Just because I release 2 short horror stories, that is not me as far as doing one thing. I never do one thing. I'm very layered in every aspect of my life. So obviously I would never just write in one genre. I love horror. I know what I'm talking about when I'm talking about horror, but that does not mean I will not be releasing books in other genres. So listen to what I'm telling you. I am the Mistress of Horror, but I am married to all the other genres. I play with horror. I love horror. I have fun with horror. And I love to scare you. But that doesn't mean I don't want to write a story about a romance, or a erotic romance, or a paranormal romance, or fantasy, or maybe even sci-fi. Whatever I feel I want to write, I will. And my readers will need to be used to looking at what genre my book is in. Again, like I said, I have multiple pen names, but I will be keeping that open to the public and people to know. So on my website soon, when it's revamped, we'll have my other pen names posted once I have a book ready for each one. Anyway, I wanted to let you know how I did on my challenge. I had great fun with it. I did get a lot of work done. And I will see you in my next video. Stay scared.